Hi guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Today we are going to have a little bit of a haul. Well, I guess it's a big haul. So we are going to just jump right in. I have some sticker books, I have some books, and I have some pens slash markers. We're going to start with the sticker books. Today's haul is going to be a little different than I normally do. I am going to talk about all things stationery, pens, papers, books, all of that, because I'm interested in all of those things. So I hope that you are too. Most people, let me fix the focus real quick. Okay. Most people who are interested in decorative planning are interested in most of those things. So I've just decided that it would be very beneficial, at least, well, not beneficial. I want to share that part of my life. So I am going to share my love of all things stationery and books as much as I can on this channel. And I'm starting with this haul video, which is going to be a multi-purpose haul, so to speak. But we are going to start with the sticker books. I ordered some books from Kell Plan's summer release. And these are called Summer Florals. So let's just take a look at, let me turn this around real quick so I can open this book. Let's take a look at this book. What I liked about this book is that all of the stickers were very bright, as you would expect them to be for summer. And I love Kell Plan books in general because she typically includes a functional set of boxes that's color coordinated with her florals or whatever icons or whatever she's using. And they're together in the book. So that's why I tend to buy a lot of Kell Plan books. And her shipping is amazing. So we have this kind of pastel color. Okay, we're getting into the tropical florals. These are so pretty. They're on clear. So far, all the florals are on clear and the boxes are on paper. This is a little bit of a darker theme, a darker tone. I think this is intended to go with her Juneteenth stickers in her seasonal, because she did come out with, was it seasonal or summer icons or something as part of this release, and Juneteenth was one of the holidays, which I truly appreciate that she included Juneteenth stickers. I did not buy that book because I'm not a huge fan of icon books, but I was very thankful that she did incorporate Juneteenth as a holiday. So red, white, and blue, which she has those as kind of a dusky gray. This is really pretty. You can actually use this for Memorial Day or July 4th. And then we get to another bright floral. Yeah, and what really sold me, like I said, I thought her florals were beautiful. I hesitated on buying because I am typically a Live Love Posh girl for the florals, but they have not released their summer collection yet. And so, hey, first come, first serve. Early bird gets the worm, all that type of stuff. So I went ahead and bought my books from Kell Plan. You know me, I'll probably buy the books from Live Love Posh as well. But I like these lemon floral mix things, whatever they are. And then some more really bright boxes for the last set. So really pretty set of stickers for summer florals. I just thought this would be great for the summer. I will probably use up this entire book this year. The next book I got from Kell Plan. This book I paid full price for, other than like, no, I don't even think I had like an influencer discount. So I think it was about $20. This book is a new release as well. Not part of the summer new release, but I think this was the release right before that. And it's all functional. These are header boxes. This one I got at full price, which was about $20. Somewhere between $20 and $22. But it's just header boxes, guys. So we're going to flip through this fast. It's very functional. I use a ton of header boxes in my planning. It's one of my most commonly used box types. I run out of header boxes before any other type of boxes. And so, you know, when she released this all header box book, I decided to just snap it up. Honestly, this is something I will use a lot of. So this is going to immediately go into my current use stash. Whereas the summer florals, I am going to wait until summer officially starts. So I probably won't start using this until mid June, maybe beginning of June. But in May, I'm still trying to finish up my spring books. But this header box book, I'm going to use as soon as possible. And like I said, it just has all different color header boxes. This is just a purely functional book, and this just really, really appeals to me. I wish more shops, small shops, Happy Planner, I wish more shops would realize that functional boxes is a thing. You know, you can sell us a book of functional boxes. We will buy it. So I had to pick this one up. Very straightforward. The other book, I got a total of 5 sticker books, by the way. The other book I got from the new release for the summer is the Neon Florals. When I saw the flip throughs of this book, I was just really blown away. I thought it was so unique. This book has a neon theme, and pretty much it's just really super bright colors. Obviously, it's not like a true neon. It's not going to glow in the dark, y'all. But the boxes do not have this black border. They're just, the border is there just to make them pop. The boxes don't have a black border. Some of the florals do, though. You'll see as we get into it. But this first set on clear, I just love this magenta and blue. I thought that was so pretty. This set probably sold me more than anything else. Some more super bright colors. This yellow, orange, and pink really looks neon. And then I think the rest of the stickers are all on paper. This is just very colorful. It's on white. These could be a little bit bigger to me, but I will use them for something. Then we get into the other set. And notice she has her functional in the front. I have to say, this is probably not my favorite set of stickers right here. The florals don't have enough detail necessarily for me, but it's still very pretty. But this is where we get into the floral starting to have the black border. And I thought that was very unique. Unique enough for me to jump on this book and give it a try. And now we get into this kind of blue, purple, and yellow. And I absolutely adore these florals. Purple is like one of my favorite colors. So this is beautiful to me. And again, they have the black border. Okay, these flowers are gorgeous. They have the black border. So you see, this book is really unique. I love these floral boxes. I wish she would have had these on all of the sets, but she didn't. And they go with this set. I don't know why she chose to do those floral boxes just with this set, but I'll take it. Looks gorgeous. This set has a ton of florals anyway. I guess maybe she just kind of put them at the back so that you can use them with different sets in here. Maybe that's what it was. Because we're no longer getting the functional boxes. So I think these are just a variety. Now, some of these have a solid center, and you can write on them with like a gel pen, a white gel pen, a white marker, something like that. And some are actually borders, so they don't have that solid center. Just depends, but they're all lovely. A few birds and kind of supporting pieces, kind of not icons, but like single floral pieces to help round out some of your spreads, and then a few bigger floral items. This is just a very interesting book, kind of unique. I wanted to give it a try. So I'm excited to get into this one. Again, I will probably start saving this book for the beginning of June or into June. This one I feel comfortable using in the spring, even though it has the black background, more so than the summer florals, because these colors could still go for late spring a little bit to me. So I don't know. But for the most part, these are going to be my summer books. So, all right. So the next two books that I got are clearance books. So what I tend to do, I've said this before on my channel, when I buy from a small shop, I try to maximize my purchase because one, I'm usually paying a lot for shipping, and two, most of these small shops have great clearance deals or a clearance or sale area. And so it's a great opportunity to get some older books for up to like 40-50% off, sometimes 70% off. Kell always has something in their sales section. These books were 40% off, original price $19. So that makes it what? About $12. So you can't really pass that up. Well, you can, but it's a great deal if it's something that you were looking for. So I love the self-care book. This actually came with like a big release that she did, I want to say maybe last year, and it had a whole like planner and things like that with it. I didn't get the self-care planner because I don't think I liked the imaging that was used in the planner. But I've been eyeing this sticker book. The colorway is a little bit pale for me, but I just like how many functional stickers it has related to self-care. And the quotes that are in here, the bucket list. You know, this is a very functional book for me, and I love functional books. I will say the icons are not my favorite. I think they're a little bit dull. This might be why this was not one of her more popular books, because it's been on clearance for a long time. But for me, I felt like the icons were a little bland and a little bit dull, but not so dull that I won't use them, because they do relate to self-care. And then you get into some actual monthlies, and I think this is because this came with a planner. Well, this supports a planner that she released, and it was an undated planner. So I believe that's why she's including these dated pages. But you can use dated pages for any planner that you have. You don't have to use them just for the self-care planner. And then we get into some functional boxes. So when I looked at the pages online, I thought that these would be great boxes for my self-care planner, the self-care section in my planner. And I went ahead and picked it up because it was on clearance, and I will use it. So a great mix of functional and icons. It doesn't have what I would call like decor, like floral decor. It has more icons, and I'm just not an icon girly, but I will definitely use them. But it was the functional stuff out of this book that sold me. Okay, the next one is Rainbow Florals. I picked this up to supplement my summer collection. Again, 40% off, so I paid about $12. I don't even know what year this came out, but it's been on clearance for a while. And they're just all summer brights. And I just thought they would be perfect for the summer. The one thing I will point out about this book is that a lot of the florals look the same. So maybe that's why this one wasn't as popular. I don't know, but I'm okay with that because I'm specifically getting it for the summer, and I want a lot of these bright florals anyway, and I can use them in multiple planners. But yeah, there's not a lot of diversity, I would say, in the floral types here, but there are a lot of florals. So if you want some bright florals, consider this. I really love the fact that she had these functional boxes. She has the hexagon boxes. Some of them have florals in them. I thought that was gorgeous. And so the functional section of this box is what really got me to buy it. See how she has these florals built in, and they're just so pretty. I love that. So that's really probably what prompted me to get this book. And so all of her functional boxes are really pretty. And yeah, good deal. So 5 books, 2 on clearance, 3 regular price. Super excited. The next thing I got are some books, guys. So I've spoken about how I love coloring, how I do adult coloring, and you guys know I have a reading planner. I read a lot. I love all types of books. Like I said, most of us do. So I just wanted to take a moment and go over a mini book haul that I did. Let's start with this really interesting book. I got it from Five Below. I will try to link this down below from Amazon, because Five Below is kind of like hit or miss. You know, your Five Below may have it, they may not have it. So if I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it below. I'll do the same for all of the books and things that I show you today. But this book is like a workbook. And I love it. And I think if you are a decorative planner, you'll probably love this too. But it says, Becoming Me, a Work in Progress, Color, Journal, and Brainstorm Your Way to a Creative Life. I paid $5 for it on Five Below. I have no idea how much it'll cost on Amazon. But it has things like, how can you nurture your creativity every day? Can you draw or paint for 15 minutes? Look at some art, write poetry, write some ideas below. So it's like a self-development workbook. And it just has all these fun prompts, fun things to do, hand lettering tips. Like, it's just a variety of things. And so I got this. I thought it would be really fun to work through this. And a great way for me to use some of my supplies, like my markers and pens and things like that. So I love to pick up little books like this. So if you're interested in this one, I will have it linked below as well. But by Andrea Pippins and you. So excited for that. The next book I want to show you is a coloring book. This is a Bold and Easy adult coloring book. I kind of messed it up because I got it wet, or actually they got it wet when they delivered it, so I got a refund for it, and they said I didn't have to send it back, so I started using it anyway. So ignore that. I have colored a few of these because I made this haul a few days ago. So I am not by any means great at coloring, you guys. I am a beginner. Very much a beginner, but it relaxes me. So these Bold and Easies, you may look at these paintings or images and say, wow, this is very childish, and it is. But the whole point of Bold and Easy is so that you're not spending like 5 days trying to color something. You can color these images in less than an hour. And it's for immediate relaxation. I am not a color book artist. Some people are. That is not me. I am definitely a beginner, and I've really enjoyed these Bold and Easy coloring books. So what I do when I get these books, I got this from Amazon. It's printed by Amazon, so the paper quality is not great. You need to use cardstock between your pages so that they don't bleed to the next page, but that's okay for me because just about all of these books are the same way. There's really no difference in quality among the books, so it is what it is. When I buy the book, I go through and I put a tab on the pages that I like the most, and those are the pages that I try to color first. So I think this is called Hygge Place, Bold and Easy. Then I got a Disney advanced coloring book from Five Below. I really like this one because it has official Disney characters and licensing in here. And that's actually really hard to find at a decent price, if I'm being honest with you. What's also hard to find for Disney are simple coloring books. Because again, I am a beginner. I'm not pretending to be an advanced coloring artist, and I don't want to be. I just want beginner style images that I can color. So Five Below, which means I paid $5 for this. And it has these really great images. I have colored one in here as well. Let's see if I can find. See, I liked that it had these big images of the characters. And like I said, pretty straightforward to color in these. You don't have to be a color book artist to color in here. And I'm trying to show you kind of what I mean by that, because I am a newbie. Yeah, so this is one that I did with color pencils. Like I said, I am a newbie, so, you know, I just color for relaxation. But if I can find this one on Amazon, I'll link it down below too. Now I want to show you the Wildly Loved by Jenna Holiday. I picked up this one at Hobby Lobby for like $10.50, and I really picked it up for two reasons. One, Jenna Holiday is the creator of Spoonful of Faith. And if you remember, Spoonful of Faith had a collab with Happy Planner a couple years ago. And she had a beautiful sticker book. I think she even had a planner or a notebook. And it was gorgeous. I also love the illustrations from Spoonful of Faith, because she focuses on minority women. So it can be kind of difficult to find really nice sticker books that have women of color in them. And so when I saw this at Hobby Lobby, I picked it up. I picked up 2 copies, one for me and one for my mom. So I cannot wait to get into this one. I'm kind of saving this one a little bit. So super excited. But yeah, this is from Jenna Holiday, the creator of Spoonful of Faith. So very excited about this one. And then the last thing I got was from Ross. And these are just some fine liners. I don't use these in my planners. I actually use these in my coloring books. I use other fine liners in my planners. So I paid $2.99 for these. And yeah, they're just fine liners for me to get that fine coloring effect in my planners. That's it. Nothing necessarily to show. Are they the best fine liners in the world? Probably not. But for $2.99, I don't expect them to be. And like I said, I'm not an expert at coloring, so I don't want to spend all my money on coloring supplies when I'm still learning. But what I really wanted to emphasize in this mini haul is that you can find good deals on so many different types of hobbies and stationery supplies if you just kind of think outside of the box. Go to those stores that you might not normally go to look for those items. Five Below, Home Goods, Ross, and look in those sections and you will be surprised at what you find. So I've gotten markers, I've gotten all type of things at Ross. It's very hit or miss, but you can sometimes find really good deals. So don't hesitate to check out alternate stores for some of your supplies that you're looking for, or you just want to try. And so that's the main reason I'm sharing this haul with you. Not to encourage consumerism, right? If you don't need it or you don't want it, don't buy it, because I'm just telling you to, but trying to show you how you can maximize your funds and get the best deals possible. Pick up clearance items when you are buying a new sticker book. That way you're not paying a bunch of shipping for one book. And you're maximizing what you're getting from these stores. That's an approach I use with my small shops. Buy from shops you don't normally think of to buy from for your stationery supplies. That helps me save money. So I just want to take a moment and thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a good day.